guys. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And how are we this morning? My grandma used to sing me that song. Okay, so a couple things. I'm on my way to Quick Trip. I wanted to get a fountain soda just because I deserve it. Also, I went in yesterday to talk to my surgeon, my plastic surgeon. 6 months ago, I had a partial lift, which I honestly thought was a full lift. She never specified. I really hate the lack of communication because I obviously didn't know anything. When you go in for a consult, I feel like people should just tell you everything. So I had 3 kids, obviously, hopefully you know that by watching my videos. And I'm 34 years old for reference. My boobs looked okay, but like they needed a little bit of a lift. You know, I breastfed my babies and, you know, they expand and whatever when you're pregnant and whatever. I mean, they didn't look bad, but anyway, I had a partial lift apparently. And then I didn't actually want my nipples redone, but they did that anyway. Apparently they were just like a little bit too large, but they weren't like bad. They were perfectly shaped too. So I had that done, and then, you know, a couple months into it, I was like the one nipple on the right side has some discoloration like around it from the scar, which I guess is normal. I think you can laser that. However, I just still wasn't quite happy with my boobs. Like, they look great, like in swimming suits, and I can wear the backless shirts, but I feel like I have to still wear a bra sometimes, like with a t-shirt, for example. And like my dresses are also tight. It holds everything up perfectly. So it's like not that big of a deal, but I also spent 10 grand and I feel like I should be like extremely happy with it, right? So I went in yesterday for a consultation, also the 6-month follow-up, and she told me that they could do like a full lift, but apparently what they do, like she just pinched the boob like underneath, and the scar, there's like a little scar that goes down from like your nipple under the boob to like where your implants are put in, whatever, and there will always be that scar there. So okay, here's my thing. I'm worried about discoloration, because if I had discoloration, I think I just chop my boobs off and start over. Like, seriously, I can't have that discoloration like everywhere. So I'm actually kind of worried about that. And then also, she's gonna recut the nipple off. I know that sounds like so painful, and put it back on to get rid of that discoloration. She's like, and we hope it won't come back, whatever. And I just like, I scheduled it for the end of next month actually, because she had something come up. But now I'm like kind of scared, because the way they are now, like I don't hate them, as long as I could get that discoloration off and maybe get like a really cool like bra, like one of those wire things that you can still wear the backless stuff. Okay, buddy, move. It doesn't take 5 minutes to get out of a parking spot. I think I'm scared that I'll hate them more. You know what I mean? I just don't know. Look at this guy running. He's on a mission. I just don't know if it's worth it. I mean, when she like pinched him, pulled him up, it was like the perfect lift that I want. But God, the scar doesn't bother me as much if we can laser it. But I do a lot of swimsuit modeling and stuff, and I wear a lot of like under boob shirts. It's like my favorite thing. If that ruined it for me, I would be so freaking pissed. Like, so freaking pissed if all of a sudden I had a bunch of like scar discoloration. I think that would be disgusting. And so I'm in this group on Facebook that talks about like plastic surgery and stuff, and one of the girls was like, she showed like whatever, and she's like, oh, you know, this is 7 weeks after, and it looked okay, you know, it looked good, but there was an obvious scar. I mean, I don't know. And then someone else is like, it's not worth it. A lot of people get that discoloration, or they get tattoos. They have to get tattoos. I don't want tattoos all over my boobs. Like, I have a couple like tattoos. I don't want tattoos everywhere. And tattoos around the boobs, I think, are gross, in my personal opinion. If you have tattoos on your boobs, do you? That's great. But what am I get a bunch of flowers around my boob? I don't I don't freaking think so. I don't find that sexy at all. It's just not my style, on me personally. So I just don't know what to do. And I, like, God. The only thing is because it was my 6-week, like, post-op appointment, or 6-month, I'm sorry, she is willing to do it for just the cost of the materials. So if I change my mind, let's say a year down the road, I'll have to pay a bunch of money to do it. So I'm just kind of like, I don't know. The nipple thing sucks, like, whatever. If I could get it lasered, you know, it's like $100 to laser. Just give it a shot and then maybe see. I don't know. I still think they need to be lifted. And then we want to have a couple more babies. So it's like, but then again, I'm like, well, maybe, because if they do the full lift and cut all that skin, I don't want to get stretch marks if my boobs get bigger during pregnancy. I don't know. I don't know what to do. So, it's definitely something to think about. Like, I was all on board with it yesterday, and now I'm like, really, like, I better ask some of these girls that have had it done, just to get everybody's, like, experiences and stuff. So that's on my mind. Also, last night we put up, the curtains came in for the back wall, like I was telling you about yesterday, and they look awesome. I want to show you, but they're not, like, fully done because we didn't get the shears. That it's going to look really presidential in there because it's all blackout curtains from the top of the ceiling to the bottom of the floor, and then the gray, like, really fluffy ones we're gonna do, so it's just kind of like pulled back and tied back, so it's gonna look really classy in there and give the room a bunch of dimension, since it's kind of a small master bedroom, honestly, but it's just so cozy and warm and inviting, and I love it. So I want to show you guys our bed. It's just like, the bed ruins it. The bed fucking ruins it because the bed's so fucking ugly and old, and it's like, I didn't want to show you the curtains because, like, all you can see is the eyesore bed. So I kind of want to wait till we at least, I don't know, I want to get 2 black sheets because our bed is actually on the floor, the box spring, the bed, and then we have this, like, pillow top thing that honestly needs replaced. But I want to get black, king size black sheets to cover the mattress, because that's what the eyesore is, honestly, until we get a new bed. So I want to do that, like, soon, because it's such a freaking eyesore. And then like, just regular black sheets and stuff, because the ones that we have are from my old bedroom that was a totally different style and stuff. So I don't know, maybe I'll wait to show you, but I don't know. I love the curtains. It looks so good in there. So today I got the kids up and ready for school, showered, got them all ready, got to school. I'm like, where are the cars? And the rest of the week is virtual. We weren't late for school. I'm always early. Like, that is one great quality of mine, is if you are not 10, like, at least 10 minutes early, 10 minutes is like cutting it for early. I think it's late. Personally, I like to be 20 minutes to a half hour early everywhere for circumstances like that. Because we were there a little bit before the doors were supposed to open, and then I was like, well, there's no freaking cars, it's always packed here. And then we figured out it was virtual, and the kids had plenty of time, like, to spare even when we got home, to just kind of get ready for school. But I'm like, maybe we need to do this every day, just because it gets you guys going to shower and get dressed, brush your teeth, do your hair. I just don't understand why it's a virtual week the rest of the week. Like, why send them to school again and then all of a sudden go back to virtual? It's just like, I don't understand it. But it's almost summer vacation, so whatever. I wanted them to go to school, though, to make friends. It's just really frustrating because I personally am over the mask situation in Wisconsin. It's still, like, a big deal. Iowa lifted everything. You don't even have to go to the grocery store in masks. And I understand. I had COVID personally. I know what a big deal it is. I do know. Like, I don't discount that. I don't think it's a big deal. It's a fucking big deal. But with all the vaccines and stuff out now, and people being around it and hopefully getting a little bit more immune to it when you have had it before, your antibodies building and all of that, I just feel like maybe we can start to go back to somewhat of a normal life. And I just wish that the whole United States would get it together and figure out what they're doing, especially with the school system. Our district, like even in Wisconsin, like our school is the only school that is virtual still, and the rest, and then they have like 2 days on, like my son 2 days on, 2 days virtual, and then but my daughters have 4 days on and 1 day virtual. It's just kind of like dumb, where the other schools are going back full time. They're just like in it. I don't know, it's just crazy. But I'm here. I'm gonna check back in with you guys in a little bit. I need to get myself put together today and make some content and get all the laundry done and stuff. We worked really hard on the house last night. I did the closet, which was so messy just from having to throw everything in there while we were painting and finishing up the bedroom. So like that was like the catch-all, and the bathroom was catch-all. So I really want to do a deep scrub of the master bathroom today and continue to put laundry away and kind of organize it again so it looks really crisp and clean, because we got our new light up, which I want to show you, but I don't want to show you that until the closet's like super clean. So I will check back in with you guys soon, and yeah, I put this girl together. This girl don't look like this usually. We're not doing it today. Hey guys, I wanted to pop in here and just check in with you. I really hate how this Milani foundation looks. I feel like you can see every pore in my face. Yuck. I'm just feeling icky today. I'm like all congested. My head hurts. My throat hurts. It's a little bit better than yesterday, but I didn't sleep very well last night. So I'm just, I think, gonna have an early night tonight. I did want to pop in here and do a declutter video for makeup and skincare, because I feel like I've hoarded everything for the longest time, and that stuff is actually not good to hold on to. So I kind of want to get rid of everything that's just taking up space that I haven't used in a long time, won't use, can't be donated, and just is past the expiration date. So I think I'm going to try to motivate myself and get that done here shortly. I think we're going to grill chicken out tonight. Jossie's at a friend's house after school today, and yeah, not much is going on. The girls put up some of the Easter decor, and it's hilarious because it's like all in one little spot. So I like to let them have fun with it, and then I go and make everything pretty. I also got Easter egg dye, and so maybe tomorrow we'll dye Easter eggs. We'll have to see. I hope the kids don't get this for me because it's not fun. All I want to do is go to bed, seriously.